Yo, yo, yo. What y'all doing? No, I'm just kidding. Today, I got to talk about something. I had a dream. It was a wet dream. I was practicing semen retention. After that dream, I had to restart. I'm going to tell you about the dream. And I'm going to tell you what I think why, because I've never had a wet dream in my whole entire life. But I'm going to tell you why I think this shit happened to me. I think it happened to me because I started to practicing on aligning my chakras and getting it better and stuff. And obviously the first one is the root chakra. That's where you want to start. The root chakra is exactly what it sounds like. It's like the root of your spine first off, but in order to have like a strong structure to a tree or a good or a strong stable house, you need a good foundation. You need some strong roots, you know what I'm saying? So I was, getting it popping with the root chakra practices, the meditations and stuff like that. Kegel exercises. I don't know if y'all know what Kegel exercise is, but it's basically squeezing your, let's just say your taint, but you just squeeze that like 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 50 times, boom, you got a good workout. And that helps you sexually keep that sexual energy. It just helps you. So I think that all of this, me focusing and getting in touch with that part of my body physically and mentally and focusing on it, I feel like it opened up a doorway for a little naughty succubus to pull up in my dream. I ain't gonna lie. It got me. I ain't gonna lie. It got me. You got me. So it started like, whenever you're dreaming, you kind of just pop up in a dream, you know what I mean? So popped up in the dream and I'm chilling in a room, not my room. It's the succubi, you know what I'm saying? It's their room. It's kind of weird, it's kind of weird to talk about a little sex dream, but we're chilling in there. It's getting hot and heavy, right? And we start, getting at it, and like, I don't know about y'all, but I can feel everything in my dream. I can feel if I'm getting stabbed in my dream. I can feel if I'm getting sucked in my dream. All right, so we getting at it, you know what I'm saying? And I'm whispering to the third eye a little bit, you know what I mean, and not the one up here, so I'm whispering, and I remember even in the dream, like, I could taste, you know what I mean? Sometimes it got a little bit of seasoning to it, you know what I mean? It's not bad seasoning, you know what I'm saying? But, but it's like this, I'm tasting it. And then even the entity, and you'll see why I call it the entity, even tells me, oh, sorry, like if it, tastes whatever, but, play it like me. I'm like, no, girl, it's good. I'm still going to work, whatever. We still getting frisky a little bit. And then she like flips over, and I'm still sitting like, so of course the demon don't got a bed frame. The fucking mattress is on the ground, of course, right? If some of y'all know, the baddest bitches don't be having them bed frames. I'm sitting against the bed on the ground, and she like flips over, and we like 69, but we not laying down, you know what I mean? It's getting crazy. And when I say she's singing to the microphone, Oh, 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 poker face, poker face, type shit. I'm singing with her. I'm like, when I, then we finna get to it, right? And then I remember whenever like, she laying down and I'm getting on her, fucking. Then this is why I say it's an entity, because it says, tell me you love me. I'm like, bruh. Like in my dream, like I was already like, bro, like that is hella weird, and I wasn't going for it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, bro, like that's whenever it started to get weird. That's whenever I was like, bro, like this is the fucking dream. And then I obviously hesitate in the dream, and then it says, tell me you love me like your mom or your brother. And then for some reason I said it. I love you. That's whenever I nut. I lost it. I wasn't retaining nothing. But as soon as I did, like, bro, I woke up immediately. I'm like holding. I'm like, oh, run to the bathroom and I look and I'm like, bruh, I've never done that. I'm 25 years old. Never had a dream like that ever. I remember like people will talk about that. Like if you're like doing semen retention and you're building up that energy, and that energy is super duper powerful. Like the entities and like other people's, you know, demons and parasites, they want it from you too. I was like, I felt defeated. Like obviously like it was a dream and stuff, and I feel like honestly in the dream, as soon as I realized like, bro, like this is weird, I should have not, I just gave up my energy and gave up my energy like that. I woke up real quick, and then the whole next day, like I felt like I was in a corner. I just got violated. I got taken advantage of by a demon, by a parasite. And they don't even know demon, because like there's nothing to be scared of, you know, because we're stronger than it. Like our attention and our awareness can kill anything that comes into our psyche. So, but I wasn't man enough. I wasn't strong enough. But the craziest thing is like the craziest thing isn't even that dream. The craziest thing is what started happening to me after that dream. Like after I like let go, it was like it got way easier to indulge in the shit that I was indulging into, or even being like lustful, like more lustful than I was before that dream. You know what I'm saying? So like I've talked about it in the channel, but you know, even like watching like on Instagram or whatever, I'm looking at you know, or I was watching this one documentary, because I don't know who iDubbbz is. I was watching this one documentary and they were talking about his girl, and then obviously they had his, like, if y'all don't know who iDubbbz is, like his girl is like crazy, but she used to be a booby streamer and this and that. So they were showing like what it done. Like even like I was getting like aroused by that, and I'm like, bro, like, and she's like chopped, you know? So, but that's where my like space and like my standards and everything like went down, and like everything just became about like surface level like sexual stuff, and it was just, it ain't it. Like it wasn't it. It was easier for me to succumb to those things, even like thinking about, you know, jacking off, you know what I'm saying? But like obviously I don't need to, because my girl's the best in the world. So, but even, you know, even after that I was like, okay, but well, I'm just gonna restart after Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start retaining it after Valentine's Day. So you already know, after that I was getting busy, you know, and basically slipping, like not keeping my sexual energy and focusing on other things as well, like fix the mustache, bro. Focusing on other things like third world stuff, you know, like the unemployed business stuff, or even getting irritated with, you know, my lovely dogs, or even my girl. Like it's just kind of like after I let go, like I started slipping and becoming an NPC again, you know, and allowing it too, and being like, okay, well, after Valentine's Day, that's whenever I'm going to clean my shit up, and that's whenever I'm going to, you know, I mean, I had a Valentine's party at my crib, so watch out for the vlog, you know what I'm saying? I got some content, so definitely gonna post some shit on here for it. But yeah, had fun. But anyways, regardless of it, like I stopped retaining the nut and I became an NPC, bro. Like, but they came for me and made me come for her, or it, like the demon. It's probably not even a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's a disguise. So basically, is stay strong whenever you're practicing this chakra shit. Whenever you're practicing, the more you practice and the more doorways that you open for yourself to go through, the more doorways that open for things to come for you and try to take that energy that is precious that you're building up and everything like that. It doesn't even have to be sexual energy. It can be mental energy. It can be love. It can be like physical strength energy. It can be like ambition, anything. The more that you become tapped into it and aware of it, the stronger that it gets. And like I was saying earlier in one of my previous videos, whenever you become the only light and all the darkness, like everything's gonna, it's like moths to a light, dude. Like, so you're going to attract all the good as well as all the bad. So you just got to be ready for it, even in your dreams, mother sucker, even in your dreams. So, but yeah, but I'm back, you know what I'm saying? Check out my last video. Ish was dope. I did a little book review on one of my favorite books, The Four Agreements. I think is really, really fire. Brought a different style to you guys. You know, it wasn't one take make. It was definitely planned out, thought about. So, you know, if you like my videos where I'm just talking to you guys like this, then go ahead and check that video out, because it's a pretty in-depth review and of a book that I like. And I'm currently reading another book, so there's going to be another one coming soon. So keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out for the demons. Keep your eyes out for the blessings, and also be aware of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And if you're interested in the root chakra or any chakra like that, I will link a YouTube video or YouTube channel in general that is like, that's all you need. You don't need to pay for no course. You don't need to do none of that. It's all on YouTube, bro. But really, it's all inside of you. You already know everything. Everything that you've always been wanting, everything that you've been looking for is already inside of you. You just need to take that time and be with yourself, and then it'll come to you. So check it out. Make Mizzy out this busy.